Some fun in the sun, and now let's watch video games. Emphasis on watch. Didn't I already collect the thing from the thing? It said I hadn't done it, I guess.
We're seeing troops amassing.
Oh no, it's a new one of those guys, I bet ya. That's what it was talking about.
How may I help you today,
Shut
Clive?
up.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Yeah, there's new ones. 410, 515. 800 ability points. I clicked some medallion now.
Come again. I may have more for you.
I might have more for you. A mogul. That turtle, I already got him. 10. Ooh. Breaker of Worlds. Nobody knows where he is. Dalmaka. Gramalkin. Soul Stingers. C, A, and S. Alright then. Where's Otto Octavius? Always out here. You.
Clive, you're back, man. Well, all of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
Right
That stole us from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it, which means I'm coming on your next little adventure.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the royalist move? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to. Thank you.
Ah, the conquering hero returns.
I may have picked up
Well, the scent of Waludas.
the very same, but whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the royalists, he took, as did his men, slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Not skippable cutscenes. Well, these ones seem to be reasonably important.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, Who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme...
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movement.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains... Well, not quite all. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Just the wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them, consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentient.
What can I say? I am only human.
I suppose we are.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
New craft and recipe.
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Look, he's crying. He is.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right, brilliant.
Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates, I not that I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did.
Whoops.
Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Thanks to Sid.
Well, someone looks pleased.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Coop.
Good. Start to get a crick in my neck. Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Ooh, top 5.
You'll not find a better price than that.
What was the one that I sold so much of? Strategies.
I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? Come again. Or don't.
There's a sword,
I'm not much bothered either way.
See if we can make it though.
You have a moment.
What is it?
I wanted to tell you that
I can't tell you. This is it then. A new beginning. Under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
What do you need? The same Fordian, do you?
240. Was that better than that? With rear and bone.
No scratches, all right?
Gelatinous mass.
Should last you a good while. Yeah, that should do you.
White worm bone.
Anything else?
Diamond sword.
And what can I do for you? Go on then.
No, they had that enhancer. No diamond sword.
You got out else? Finished, are you?
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
You barely sat down since you came home.
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she?
No. She was right, though.
Ah, but you ain't told. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing, not least of all Sid. Well, when you do, be sure that she's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well.
Yeah, what to get down there? But she was up. Oh, it's up and over and then down.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goots has
Think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Starship Enterprise.
Me and my dad designed it together.
Boldly
Where other
built.
vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything. I've got the designs and the list of materials. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't...
What's this guy even do?
Clive! Quick look.
Client reports. Oh.
Think you can help?
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Good to have you back. I was worried.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tate. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what it...
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw-grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and...
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coating.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over. You going after the stud? Which one of these...
What the fuck is Otto gonna do?
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then. So,
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring...
All right. I'll meet you, but...
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece you.
Fleece me?
You're...
Way out there.
Take a sniff, good sir.
There'll be no one to man the shop. Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss.
I'll see what I can do.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his...
All right. And that's where...
It would...
both not technically that far. One's up this stupid rampy thing, and the other one is just right there.
A fine gift for your
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Yeah, it's 100 freaking yards.
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav? Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Where's the last one?
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, that might even be enough for all Black... Hey... Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time.
There was a lot to work.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the street. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy line.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at...
You go on ahead. And try to get...
Oh, I plan to, after Blackthorn gets what he needs.
go, homeboy.
My carpets have pride of glazing. Light, neat and dark, fresh from the grill.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Plates and pots!
Anything I can interest you in? An excellent choice. My thanks. Here you are. Thank you for your custom.
Crystal. Lines. So cool.
Is that guy? It's like S-class monster. It's just this dude. I'm thinking it is. Yeah.
My blade yet lingers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over.
There it is, baby. Five G's, baby. Yeah, that's it. Level that shit. Alright.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Bitch. Right then. On with the mission. Easy peasy. Japanese. There he is. It's happening.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. I loved her, damn it. Now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Try to remember the good times. Do that, and the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
Even in the bakery?
Yeah.
What a fool I've been. Thank you, my friend, thank you. You've opened my eyes. I have to get back there right away.
There you go.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. Her steeple peaks, her falsoms. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beauty. Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my...
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks... not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight with any... I don't know how you did it. But...
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabrics.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuver or be sneaking around on your Todo, but
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do...
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let...
suppose we'd better be getting back to work.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Travel to mid, literally.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is...
Yes.
I'll show you the plan. Here you see excess now. In other... This...
Well, I see.
What's the plan? We care to discuss the matter with 14 people for an hour. I just want to go do it. Robert's Pass. Okay. That's where the other one is. Go figure.
But when can I go on a special errand for Master Princess?
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
We are to dig a new cellar.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite.
Go.
Give
Of course. Right.
60 yards.
See what the people of the village have to say.
No, son of a bitch.
I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Word is the Black Sheep is hiding the hands of...
Excuse me.
No, I'm down.
Do you have a moment?
No, in was...
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet, then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
to go.
You there. Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shields.
Here. What the hell are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Ambush foiling.
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to walk.
No, I need to warn them.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some Black Shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to... And it would appear the pack has finally caught the... Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. And bite back...
I'm sorry. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that
I don't understand. Why him?
I suppose I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world. And fight it I did in my... I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him. His response, however, was rather more visceral, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. The faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, but the man himself proved an altogether more difficult. With money and power, and so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lost Wing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones, seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause, we know where he hides, how numerous. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in...
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment. My friends and comrades,
going to change his mind.
It's hard to tell this mess. Gotta crisscross that time. Go up. Yeah.
Oh, there you are, Sid. The ruins are just over there, as it...
Of course. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Get him! Go to him! Get him!
He's killed me. That's a first. Ever. That's my first death. That was a lot of damage. Son of a bitch. Well, that's my perfect record.
Anybody home?
My friend health that.
This must be our unwanted visit.
I almost had him too. He was close to death. Oh yeah, well now that I died. Do any damage. blue points. I needed a little bit more than that.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just...
Right, the shielding.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what...
Right away.
I think Mid might need some help.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
800.
All yours.
Nice. Fuck, I need 20 more to get that one too.
Come again.
Yeah, right.
I may have more for you.
It wasn't on there. Yeah, 800 fucking points, baby. Make it even stronger. What is this one? $3,000 for that one. 4-3. 4-2. 3-3. Oh, there was like these ones too, right? No. I got all of them. Pile Drive, Thunderstorm, and Judgment Bolt. Is all the way. Thunderstorm. Judgment Bolt. Isn't it this one that we use? Yeah. I got 18. I can do this one. Twice. Huh. Okay. Nice.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
Hippocrates. Well, could you...
She got some sort of
She has me as
plating.
what do you consider? We have I heard before. If you thank them.
Dragon guts from wherever.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of... So, Clyde, who will accompany...
Motherfucking girlfriend, obviously.
Very well. So
God
then,
damn, son
what
of
do
a
we
bitch.
I have taken the liberty of...
White? Are you sure? I would have...
Though these so much now...
I've been meaning...
Oh.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Waiting for the North Reach markets.
Now, where's Jill?
I'll put us right onto it. I was hoping to be a little further away than that.
Welcome, welcome.
More songs. Oh, awesome.
And a fine, fine day to you.
There's two. Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Are those pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pig. Fresh cuts! Come and get them before.
What can I interest you in today? I hope it's to your liking.
Oi, don't touch anything. Go on, take it.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Such an adventure. Sweet, sweet 2 Gil.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. Makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. Wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself over here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
How's work?
You can...
What?
Right, of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Ooh, baby. Girlfriend. Bye-bye.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of...
Leave it to me. Thank you. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
No. So fucking gay.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Talking. More talking. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Let's do it in one fight and then what? And then talk. It's so bad.
You know, when I go into the Smith... whatever you call it.
I'm up.
Oh.
I can't.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the Harat, searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like, so if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, in a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually...
I'm working on that, and I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
All right. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in your...
Are you sure about...
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You're...
I was. And you can come.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to do?
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Hopefully it's nothing. What could be wrong? Trouble with the legend.
Blackthorn Karen, and that's it.
Blackthorn, this way, any better.
Bastard.
Wait, shut them. Well, thanks. You think?
But eating, you know.
No. Is that it, boy?
What was it you said?
That's what the... That's that.
Instead.
You might want one.
Little one. There's not which can it? It's flop and wreck.
Thank
Oh.
Lawsman. She's...
I rather... And if... It... And then... Good.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive.
That's...
A little. And...
Sad.
I'm dead.
And you can... Well, I'll eat that.
Yeah.
No, after this...
Or is it...
Them as...
Rocks.
Rock.
I know. I know. Go.
Because... Well...
Don't read that.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
All right, Clive. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her. No excuses now, though.
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of.
She said that?
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? She'll probably be halfway to Canva.
Mid. How much...
I think Mid might need some help.
Well, Russ. Here. Sid. Reckon you might be...
Let's...
Well, that probably...
I imagined...
Not gave you...
The hunt board. No, it's a special one. Croc soundbrick. Yeah, okay.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
thing Tomes helped?
Obelith, have you seen...
Yep.
Then I'm...
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for it. Got some luck, but anyway, I was on my way up. That's got a letter. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings of... Trouble in camp. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Mother of God.
So what? Mid... I'll just... Anyone go? Just walk. She's...
I'm already there. Oh, it's the other one.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal. Help too. Didn't you, boy?
Now we can. Sure, let's go this one.
There's talk that the Glassgate flood has finally
Did you hear? The gate's turned.
I want to see you. It's all right.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and Oil of Talc?
Milady.
Gifts? Oh my.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. And for Otto's. For all of us.
Otto is lucky to have... I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway...
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. And blamed himself for not... I don't know how it happened.
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear an ill habit. Given that both have always been surrounded by friends.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Kara's collector.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friend's pockets might be.
Calm yourself.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined! Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been...
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you...
I did
Bandits, fuck yeah. Backwards.
company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right.
I hear I watch if well and eat this why take it and
No. I mean, if it's main story shit, but this one is so bad. I mean, I've been playing for an hour and a half, and
too
I've
many to
done
count.
like 4 fights.
I think he's.
And it just keeps
Come in,
going
my lord.
and going. I mean, I could right now, like I'm doing side missions. Just because it opened up like 3 of them at the end of the last one. But, yeah, so it opened up like 3 side quests to go do. So I could just go do the main one, which the main one would be normal and we'd be fighting and not a crap ton talking, hopefully. But I'm doing all these little ones, side quests, because it's just the gamer in me always do side quests. You never know what kind of cool items or experience or characters you can get from doing it. But in this game,
Clive,
it's like
we weren't expecting you.
nothing.
I wasn't
You
expecting to
barely,
be here.
you never
seems-
get anything good. You always get garbage. There's like once when I got something
A
good.
star, Ruby. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buy.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow anyway. Why are you the one here asking me about that? Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason.
Same as always. Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always... And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it.
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid. I reckon what he saw in Sid, and don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep...
Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Down the left side into the swamps. turtle again.
Not alone.
Fun. Kind of.
This one. Over here. This one.
Let's keep finding more.
Let's try. This one. Too slow.
Big old goblin boy back there too. There he is.
certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal?
Done and done. Some fighting in. Yeah.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
There we go. All three of them finished.
I noticed you and... So, Molly's left over. I'll teach you. Oh, now it's... You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return...
That one done.
Sorry for the wait. But hopefully you...
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valestia.
What the fuck is this?
No wonder. What? Even I've got it not step. I've come just up. Hey.
Ooh. Excalibur design draft. Yeah. What do you need for Excalibur? Some rare item I don't have. Part of the hunts you get.
Clive. Not saying fortune, do you?
Wyrite, I still need 170 of that. Malkinhide, Bomb Ember. Didn't I need to hunt down Bomb? That's the other one. The other one. didn't put on the map for me. Oh, because it's not right. It's not a location you have to find on your own. But any bombs, I mean, they're around that.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman.
Hot spring.
You pointed us an
Up to the family. That Torg Constantia one.
Hey.
Oh, I'm
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
They used a hunt board to look at the
Ned
volcano.
told me she was building a ship.
Good. So Lady Karen accepted the...
But she was just too stubborn to take. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid...
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
Let's go straight to it, okay. The Croc Sambrek. Alright, and I have no idea where that is.
Lady Karen, would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be you.
I hear you ended up delivering it. Thanks to this lump, I sometimes wonder why.
Speaking of which,
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those legs... Right.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul...
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they did.
How long did you know Sid before?
Before he died. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. We set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly. But me and Sid stayed close. Promising we'd one day sail. That was... before fate stepped in. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day. And there was no hiding his nag.
Couldn't you and your family...
My family? were the ones who wanted the monster. I couldn't turn my back on him, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, it was him who stood beside me when all I want, him who cried for me, him who swore he'd do everything he could. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the end. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting.
Fuck me.
Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Glass chambers. Yeah, alright, meteorite. Okay. I have to go to the something of Sambrek. Gloria's Gate. Fuck is the Sambrek? Well. Shit. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's somewhere like here. Let's get some fucking action going on here.
This one. Over here. Go, Tor.
Yeah, these guys are all really low.
No mistakes. Over here.
Your father would be proud.
The old house. This is where we're supposed to be. What the fuck? There's a hunt for one. Like, why isn't he here? What the fuck? Was I supposed to, like, accept it or something? Oh, what the bullshit is this?
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
No. What the fuck? Like it said. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, you know what? Bet you it's there. Shit. I didn't hang a left at Albuquerque. Bitch. There he is. Yep. Let's rock and roll.
Here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Over here!
Got him. Got the wrong member. Yeah.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash.
Oh, what's we doing
Shit.
here?
Probably brought a bucket. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If the wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Zip back to Buddy.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Right then. There we... That very... Why do you let... Well, go on. Well?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right?
Thank you.
No. For supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, and I'm telling you, there's
Level up, baby. Level 36. Treated potion satchel. Consumable inventory capacity. Oh, look at that, motherfucker. I can carry like more fucking potions finally. It only took 1,000,000 years. Uh, 6, 4, yeah. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. I guess that's it. We can just go do the big mission. Unless we want to. Oh, I was going to check on the ingredients necessary to make the Excalibur. And if they would be ingredients that sound like you get them from one of these guys. From bees. Or like a tiger.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
What do you need? What same fortune do you?
Bomb ember I got from that guy. Grimelkin hide. So I have to do the Grimelkin hunt, but I also need 140 white.
That it? Fine.
She does
And
not
what
have.
can I do for you?
No, she does too. She's got 1,000,000 wire. Okay, that's too many. Yeah, at least 140.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
And now we gotta find out where the hunt for the Grimelkin is. And if we get the Grimelkin, then we can get the Excalibur. Excalibur.
this one.
Wow, that right turn, right?
Get him! Over here! Over here!
I kind of wonder what's all over here. Yeah, this is the way. What's in my hand? Let's come back and take a look. You know what I mean?
Let me introduce you to mine. And then there was one.
'64 Blue Boys, Grimmelk and Hyde.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
No. Let's find out what's down here. Oh yeah, Gilbert. That's all that's here. Oh, I can go down into the... Whoa. This is a whole thingy. It's like a little town. Giant bowl. Yeah. It's the whole thingamagob. And I can't go to any of those places now. Sexy African savannah. It's animals. Big giant bull dudes. Figures. I got a big boy. Yeah, here. Oh, foot pads, my favorite. Thieves, they stole our precious. 15 chunks of white. Right, there's a big horn down there. Bet you those are those bugs that I didn't get. That's them right there. Yep, big hunt, nice. Show stingers, C rank.
They don't look happy.
Yeah, let's get sucked. Ah, we got over $2,000 again. Nice. So friggin' blue boys. I'm glad we came to investigate. What do we need to upgrade? Well, I can upgrade it again? Holy jeez, the master is $4,000. 3 and 2, 5. So I still need 500 for that one. Imagine that though, that would just annihilate. You know what? These two are good. Yeah.
Peace at last.
Goblin comments. How will I ever? Coral.
No holding back.
Soil and stone!
Town over there. of a tiny town. And that is it. Can't get into any of these little houses. Nope. Alright then. Well, back to the hideout. Get the Excalibur.
Okay, yeah. So, what'll it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Can't upgrade them. You suck.
That it? Fine.
There you go. The only remaining question then is, did we get...
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Here we did too. Get this one.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. All yours.
Excellent. Damn it. 850 for that one.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
What is it? Some medallion. Killing potency of high potions. 75%. Laser rebirth. Automatically dodge. Yeah, not really gonna beat that. All right, back on track. So I have to go. bit of the story mission going down. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that Excalibur. Look at that sword. Oh, baby. The sword totally does really change on its back whenever you buy new one.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think? Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out.
It's not a trap.
Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. Chances are they'll...
Let's do this.
Well, if I'm going to have to...
You've clearly got...
We're luck now, reckon.
All right.
Roll. I love killing these.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Over
23, and we need 25.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Where's that cart? Inspect the wagon.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Just gives me the quest complete. And I clearly just helped like guys steal from some dude. Alright. That's it. Ain't doing anything else. Okay. Let's just keep walking.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Oh, for crying out loud. You kidding me? Son of a bitch. They always have to deal with another cousin.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greager, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion.
I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, Your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
We're getting close to the end here. We just need to destroy that one more big giant fucking mother crystal. And there's no more magic. Magic crystals sucking the ether.
Get him! This one.
There's someone else before. Yeah, like Cuckoo. Bro. But I don't know. Confusing. It might have been that prince.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But... listen to
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Yeah,
refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
We're not alone.
This one. Get him! Over here!
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
What do you think, Al?
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. A fine choice. Many thanks. You're welcome anytime.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
I hear the brothers found another victim.
Ah, a soldier like yourself could do with hearing this. If ever you see a couple of brothers up in Lateney's Cleft, you just pass them right on by.
And why is that? Because they're duplicitous bastards who make cutthroats and footpads look like upstanding citizens by comparison. What they do is befriend a passing merchant, someone new to the area, and steer them straight into the arms of bandits. The merchant dead and his murderers busy bickering over the poor bastard's wares. The brothers set to sweet-talking some other unsuspecting fool, a warrior. Now, the brave soul charges into the footpad's den thinking he's doing the realm a favour, and when he's done, the brothers sweep in and loot the bandits and dead merchant both.
Yeah, there's a lazy sort of cunning to it, I suppose. You'd think they'd run out of bandits eventually.
So close to Bocklab? Not bloody likely.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, if you run into them, you steer clear. Or better yet, give them a damn good hiding.
Really wish I had. Thanks for the warning.
Out of my sight, wretch. I heard you branded. You can't even fill my cup.
Fucking right off. Huh? Huh? Can't attack.
Peaches and pears.
Creatures and pies, bites and vines.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Once you go flat,
How
you gotta
much?
go back.
For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Shall we?
He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
You would, wouldn't you?
Ambrosia won't help me here.
I'll take the large one.
An excellent choice, my lord.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us, pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
Son of
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
Right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Still a check.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh?
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets.
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest pack. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the back.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goot.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved.
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life.
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty. Street urchins, by the sound of it.
Orphans from the war.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Remember when half the people coming through here?
Excuse me.
Can't stop.
I was just wondering if...
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do. So guess what I'm about to tell?
Sorry.
I'll take the large one.
From the free cities, all but unbreakable.
Do you have...
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking.
I don't know. No, what's picking pockets?
No, you get in trouble for... So if they come calling...
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your traders.
What do you want? It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very bad people... We need to know who's behind it so we can...
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and...
Do you know where your friend...
He's usually by the tents outside.
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that, then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a...
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them.
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him, then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I get whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will
not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake.
Oh, the hero.
We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Which one? I got like 6 by now.
Master Theo.
Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Talking about?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends... Clive, was it? And my sisters,
yeah,
then we...
Let's go here. Come on. Seriously. What? This is a revolting amount of dialogue. 2488 Blue Boys. We're almost there.
Oh, where is it?
What? You were just talking to him.
So,
what you... Oh,
Christ.
Hansa, where are they camped?
We're... to Lateney's Cleft, then.
That's where those dudes were.
Lateney's Cleft is in the south, past the camp.
No, you better not have scared any of my birds.
That's that then.
Daddy,
There are no crystals here.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
I doubt these are the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got happening! That's the lot.
Over here! Second!
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural born Ned.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers all.
It'll be a shame when they chop him off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum. The leaders of the cast stones, I take.
They don't deserve any mercy, Club.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Thib.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bokman! Kill him! Kill them all!
Alright, we do the next one. Let's do like cutscene first.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom...
You are too kind. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on.
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the store. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing... Would it now? Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything, be that goods to market,
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a...
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field, wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways. So what would you say to working together?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is...
Here, Clive.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in...
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe... Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own.
We'll try the... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Okay, well, let's call it there. If I do this any longer, it's gonna make my brain go numb. Noise. All right then. Until next time.